So, Final Fantasy XIV immediately has another event. So we're going to check that out. I don't know what this is, it's very pretty. So it's cool, they have these things that just take over areas of cities. And I like Limsa the best because it's like this white stone, sunny days, and you have these areas here right next to the aft castle. I don't... Okay, here, over here. Must be this person. Probably not. It's not level 4, right? So where does it start? Maybe this is just here to tell you the events? Ah, here we go. Look into the past, we can take solace in the present and think of what the future may hold. That is the very essence of the Rising. This year we have prepared a spectacular fireworks celebration. It is sure to enthrall everyone in attendance. The Rising is a period of remembrance that commemorates those lives that were lost during the great tragedy that was the Calamity. We also pay tribute to the unsung heroes who risked life and limb, that others might know a brighter future. And so the streets are decorated with somber trappings, and the night sky is filled with vibrant fireworks. The solemn atmosphere and bright lights above may spur others to reflect on the doom portended by Dalamud. By doing so, they might give thanks to the present and muster hope for a brighter future. Oh, you're an adventurer, are you? Was there something I can assist you with? Now that I think about it, perhaps it is you who can assist me. I am Kib Jakya, reporter of the Gridania's leading tabloid, The Raven. Might I steal a moment of your time? So, here's the thing. Just recently, an unusual visitor cut through Gridania's markets like a scythe, in a frenzy to purchase every Nimia lily available, and I mean all of them. For what purpose, I hear you ask? Well, my friend, I sense the answer to that question will provide the basis for my next scoop. So I did some nosing around. No one I talked to could put a name to our mysterious flower fancier, but by all accounts, he and his cargo, hold of lilies, had departed for Order. Not wanting the trail to grow cold, I quickly grabbed my quill and notepad and boarded an airship myself. I was quickly reminded of how hard it is to chase a story in unfamiliar territory. You know this town and its people well enough though, don't you? What say you to lend a hand to my investigation efforts? I'd be happy to help. Wonderful. Then we've no time to lose. First things first, you pay a visit to the nearest drinking establishment. The local tavern is always the best place to pick up tidbits of gossip and rumour. My, those are some serious faces. What can I do for you this fine afternoon? Oh, playing reporter, are we? Sounds like fun. Let's hear your questions then. We are attempting to track down a particular someone who purchased a suspiciously large number of Nymea lilies in Gridania before transporting them here to Order. Any idea of who this person might be? We've more than our fair share of traders coming and going, and a large shipment arriving in the city is hardly a noteworthy occurrence. But now that you mention it, I do remember the florid minstrel fellow who came in just the other day. Said he'd pulled in from Gridania and needed help hauling a hefty delivery to the Alchemist's Guild. He's actually a familiar face in these parts. Never did get his name though, strangely enough. A nameless traveller travelling from Gridania with a sizable cargo to move. That sounds promising. Like I said, it was just a request to move cargo. Before you run off to a possible dead end with the alchemists, I suggest you fish for more information inside the quicksand. After all, where else can you find so many gossipy adventurers crammed into one spot? That certainly makes sense. Between the two of us, however, I see no reason why we cannot do both. I shall stay here and interview the clientele, while you chase down our other lead at the Alchemist Guild. What do you think? Then that'll be our plan. Once you've spoken with the potion mixers, make your way back here and we can discuss any new revelations. Oh wait, this is not. Oh dear, my bad. I will abandon that quest. I abandoned the wrong. Okay, let's try this again. Wait, where am I? Oh. Over here in the corner. Sorry about that. Click on the wrong person. So boldly do you approach a master of his profession. I warn you, this meta best be deserving of the precious moments you steal away from my unending research. Sometimes I wish Lila would just punch people. You question me for a tabloid piece? Away with you! I refuse to waste another instant on this trivial nonsense. But just a moment. Perhaps there was a shred of scholarly value to this after all. I vaguely recall the flamboyant character for whom you speak, and his request to process a vast quantity of floral material. 'Tis laughable that I would undertake such a menial chore, of course, so I assigned the task to my subordinates. If you wish to discuss the tedious details, Dietrich is your man. Why I should be delighted to assist you. This is regarding that large delivery of Nymea lilies. Yes, the guild did accept a task involving said flowers, as commissioned by a nomadic minstrel gentleman. And though I cannot reveal the nature of what we produced, I can tell you that it shall be distributed amongst the populace as part of the events of the Rising. If you wish to know more, I might suggest you speak to the gentleman himself. I mean, I would, but I don't know who it is. Oh, we need to go back to the quicksand. Wait, is this the adventure of the... No, I don't think it is. Is it? No, I don't think it is. I wonder what happened to that adventurer that wanted to be just like us. Adventurer, you're back. Did the Alchemist offer up any new information? So to summarise, this famously unnamed minstrel of nomadic inclination commissioned and the manufacture of some as yet known item to be handed out during the Rising. Oh, I heartily agree that we should speak with him directly, and as luck may have it, I've just discovered that he means to put on performance at the Ruby Road Exchange. I think it's time for one of my patent on-the-spot interviews, don't you? If we hurry over, we can catch him before he takes the stage. Sure, if we know where the Ruby Road Exchange is. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm just like pushing through. Oh. Over here. My bad, everybody, my bad. Greetings, sir. I'm terribly sorry to interrupt you, but you are the famous wandering minstrel, are you not? Oh, I'm indeed. And what might I do for you fine people? I've been following you, to be perfectly honest. I'm curious to learn more about the wagon load of lilies you turned over to the Alchemists. Not to mention your plans to distribute the results of their work. You followed me, but how did you? I mean, why would you? Ah, the writer for The Raven. That explains much. And did you also learn what I tasked the alchemist to create? Is the curio out of the bag for all to smell? No, we were hoping you might tell us. Good, then my surprise remains unspoiled. The plan, if you must know, is to hand out bundles of pop puree to all, and sundry during the Rising. As in, the flowers mixed with spices? The aromatic stuff you see in bowls on parlour tables and the like? The very same, except my pop puree would delight the eyes as much as the nose, thanks to the alchemist's wizardry infused with my co-conspirators. Yet, even without such enhancements, the scent of Nymea lilies is known to promote calm and tranquility. The Rising is a time of remembrance, of mourning. It is a time when sorrow can overcome folk who lost friends and loved ones in the seventh umbral calamity. It is my hope that the lilies... I beg my pardon. It is my hope that the lily's gentle perfume will afford such a burdened souls a modicum of peace during the oft times melancholy memorial. Oh my, what a genuinely lovely idea. Only just this moment we were making arrangements for a showcase of my humble talents, where I shall hand out pop puree bundles to the audience. Again, I am glad we met here. You inadvertently spread word of our little surprise gift. I trust you now have sufficient details to write your article. Oh yes, I have plenty to work with, thank you. Splendid. Now, since you've joined the inner circle, so to speak, we must have you play a role in the performance. Huh. You needn't fret, sir. I merely wish for your assistance in passing out pop puree. Oh. Oops. Ha. You needn't fret, sir. I merely wish for your assistance in passing out pop puree. I supply the crowd for the show. But it'd be most helpful if you might deliver bundles to some other part of town. Oh, we'd be happy to, and it could only help me flesh out the story. Let's head back to the Quicksand, adventurer. If we hand out our bundles there, then we can be sure to cover folk from every corner of the city. We were low on helping hands, to tell the truth, so this has worked out for the best. Please come and meet me at the Ruby Road Exchange once you finish your task. Oh, farewell, friend. Let's get to work, shall we? Lila, are you just being lazy and not doing what you were asked? Oh, that's a cool chess piece. And her hat, I kind of like it. What is it you were giving out there, adventurer? Ah, I know this scent. Nymea lily, yes? The flower is often placed on the graves of the fallen, a practice with which I am, alas, intimately familiar. Why choose this particular bloom? I see. Perhaps the perfume does remind me one of the peace of repose, rather than the violence which took our companions from us. It would seem the minstrel has given the matter some thought. For Cartenu veterans such as myself, the season of the rising can be a torment, like the throbbing pain of an old wound. I'll keep this bundle close, I think, and breathe in its calm whenever I feel my thoughts turning grim. Keeping busy there, aren't you, Lilith? I know it's for the rising and all, but it tickles me to see a promising adventurer such as yourself handing out presents like a simple errand girl. I mean, ever since the first time we met, you've always been the type to lend aid where it's needed. And you haven't changed one bit. Makes me happy, it does, not to mention a little misty-eyed. The good you've done for folk will linger on, an unshakable foundation for the future. Keep going the way you're going, my friend, and we'll all be the better for it. Here, why don't you let me have whatever bundles you've got left, and I'll put them together with the ones I took from your reporter friend. If we leave a basket full out of the guild counter, at the guild counter, I guarantee they'll hand themselves out before the rising is over. Mistress Marodi took a goodly amount off my hands, but I think we've done our fair share of the work. We should go and see the minstrel and let him know we've completed our task.
The reporter and a most qualified assistant return. The performance went well, I must say. But what of your story research? Were the townsfolk willing to share any moving material?
Yes, they were unexpectedly forthcoming. I was regaled with many an anecdote from those who lived through the calamity, and privileged to hear their treasured memories of those who did not. Back when the calamity was poised to strike, I had only just earned my reporter's quill. I was rushing around town, questioning adventurers and taking notes. But as Dalamud descended ever lower, the streets erupted into chaos. It was then I fled with my younger brother to the border and relative safety. There were a few less prudent friends and colleagues who might still be here if they'd done the same. In the years since, the world has risen from the ashes. I've done my best to rise along with it, but there are things I cannot, should not, forget, such are the thoughts which blossom in my mind when I breathe in the potpourri's perfume. I've enjoyed our collaboration this day, adventurer, and I shall attempt to write a piece that does it justice. What say you to Rising Calm as a title?
How fitting. I look forward to reading it. I too sense a stirring of a new composition, a hopeful verse dedicated to the continued safe passage of those who yet ascend the path out of catastrophe and despair.
Wait, what is this? Did not expect this.
Greetings, warrior of light. You needn't be alarmed. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps. Or perhaps not. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida, and you have my most heartfelt thanks for gracing the world with your presence and your deeds of surpassing courage and valor. On a day such as today, I hope you will forgive me a brief bout of nostalgia. It has been an entire decade since I first came to this world. I was a stranger here, a traveller in a troubled land, and the quest for its salvation consumed my every moment. Countless trials were met and overcome, and the world not only survived, it flourished. This victory we owe to those who persevered alongside us, to those who explored and nurtured and loved this realm as much as we. Yes, it is you of whom I speak, of our indomitable adventurers. "10 years is a long time, yes, but for me the number holds no special significance. It is simply a count of the passage of days. Success, however, would not have come without the accumulation of daily effort, and that is what makes it a milestone worth marking. Thank you for
staying the course with us these many years. I will keep making plans for this world for the foreseeable future. It has become a part of my life, and to see it grow is an adventure in itself. Rest well, Warrior of Light, for a grand convergence of events approaches. May the road upon which you must embark become the greatest of all journeys. Until we meet again, my friend. What a moving rendition. And now I must really head home to write that article. You have my gratitude, Lilith. I would still be floundering in the street without your assistance. Until we meet again. A great many lives were lost in the flames of the calamity, not to mention the chaos which followed. Yet it is the survivors who must face the challenges of living in this new era we have salvaged. To you, the champion of the vanguard of our efforts, I dedicate these verses. Oh my god, I'm not singing. I'll do the spoken word version. Scarred by the falling of fiery stars, the land is reborn with new life. Godslayer struck by an echoing roar, heavens ring with promise of strife. Beast and man both seek freedom of death in bloody inferno untamed. By unbroken hopes, from a sky long undimmed, shall the darkness of Eld be reclaimed. A merciless gale of unending road, if this be with the path we are fated, then pray be our dawn in the rift betwixt worlds, your soul's splendid light unabated. I really must apologize for pressing you into service for my pop puree scheme. I tend to consider adventurers as fellow wanderers and call upon the assistance of your kind with little reservation. As for the gifts themselves, there was another reason as to why I chose the Nymea lily. Traditionally, the bloom is said to represent a prayer for safe passage. The way ahead yet promises more hardship, and I wanted, at the very least, to wish you, all of you, the smoothest road for the coming journey. Well, that's about. That's cool. I guess this is an anniversary logo. You've unlocked the jigsaw puzzle minigame. Oh, is that what that logo was? To play minigames, open the toy chest found in any inn room. Oh, jigsaw puzzle? That's cool. The Great 8. So I'll pop puree. Okay, let's see what this does. sparkles a little bit. Okay. What happened there? And we got this. Parasol. Fashion accessories. To use it for select fashion accessories on the character. Okay. That was my first one. That's so cool. Fashion accessories, another awesome addition to the game. Why can't more games be like this, dude? I guess WoW does kind of have things like this, where you can just attach things to your character for a bit. But very rare are they like permanent. So, oh, you can have something cool, but only for like 5 minutes, and then wait a couple of fucking hours. And the lighting adds to it. Awesome. This will go really well for beachwear too. Could be out in the sun. Very RP. But they got this like stage here and nobody's on the stage. Need more stage things. But yeah, this is the anniversary event. And the red and white goes well with my White Mage robe. So yeah, this is the 10th anniversary event. And my character's walking around by herself. That's weird. So thank you for watching. Oh, and now people are playing, okay. So yeah, the 10th anniversary event. So this kind of dated when this video was recorded. God knows when it will actually be released. But yeah. Awesome event. Cool prize. I like the parasol. Thank you for watching. And emotes don't seem to work while you've got this up. Okay.